You want to know how to install and uninstall PostgreSQL on your Windows machine? Then you are watching the right tutorial. I'm going to show you step by step what you have to install, which packages are necessary and which are not, and explain common mistakes that you can avoid. Interested? Then let's dive in. In order to get the installer for Windows, we have to visit the official website of Postgres. Therefore, enter the URL in the browser of your choice. In my case, it's Google Chrome. PostgreSQL.org. Then click download. And now you have the overview of all the installs for each operational system. We're going to use the one for Windows. And there you can see download the installer by certified by EDB. Click this one and choose the latest version. In this case, it's 17.4 for Windows. Now you have to wait till it's done downloading. This will take a few seconds. Once it's completed, go to your download folder. And here you should find a file called PostgreSQL. So in this step, we run the installer. You need to have administrator privileges and just double click the installer file and an installation wizard will appear and guide you through multiple steps. Hence you can choose various options based on your preferences for PostgreSQL and click the next button. In this step you specify the installation directory by either choosing your preferred location or using the default folder suggested by the PostgreSQL installer. My installation directory is here under C program files PostgreSQL 17. That's fine for me. Then click next. In this window we are here at the select components window, and here you can choose if you want to install a component or not. And basically we just need the PostgreSQL server, the pgadmin4 and the command line tools. The stack builder component is not necessary, it's optional, but for this tutorial I will leave it like that and install it also. The PostgreSQL server is the database server, the pgadmin4 is the graphical interface, the GUI. The stack builder may be used to download and install additional tools, drivers, and applications to complement your PostgreSQL installation, so optional. And the last one is the option installs command line tools and client libraries such as libq, cpg, pg, base backup, and so on. Here we are choosing the database directory to store the data. You can accept the default directory as suggested like here. For me it's fine, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Or if you want to change it, just click this button and change the directory. If you're fine with that, then click next. In this window, you provide a password for the database superuser Postgres. This is an important step because every time you want to connect to your database, you have to enter your password for the superuser Postgres. There are no password rules defined, so you can choose whatever password you want, but for security reasons, choose a long one. And don't forget to save the password, whether it's in your password manager or somewhere else. Once you're done, click next. Here you specify a port number on which the PostgreSQL database server will listen. The default port of PostgreSQL is 5432, and ensure that no other applications are using this port. In the advanced options, you select the local to be used by the new database cluster. You can select another one, but leave it as default so it will take the operational system local. The setup wizard will show you the summary PostgreSQL information with all the configuration you did so far, and make a little review of the details if everything is correct. Once you're done, click next. Now you are finally ready to install PostgreSQL on your computer. Click the next button to initiate the actual PostgreSQL installation. The installation may take a few minutes to complete, so grab a coffee or do whatever you want. Now the setup has finished and you are asked to launch the stack builder. Feel free to uncheck the stack builder except you wanna install some add-ons or tools, but for now we're gonna uncheck this and click the finish button. The next step is to add the bin directory to the path environment variable, and by adding the bin directory of the PostgreSQL to the path environment variable, you enable the execution of common PostgreSQL tools such as PLSQL and pg_restore from any directory without the need to navigate the bin directory first. First, we have to find the path of the bin directory of the PostgreSQL installation directory. Therefore, you go to your installation directory, you go to the Explorer, go to C, then Program Files, search for PostgreSQL 17, and here it is, the bin directory. So this is your bin directory path. Second, open the environment variables. There are two ways. The first way is to press Win plus R, and this will open the run dialog, and type here sysdm.cpl and click OK or enter. Or the other way is to open window and search for environmental variables. Here you go, edit the system environment variables, and it's the same result. Then you're gonna select the advanced tab here and click the environment variables window, this one. You will see two sections in the environment variables window, the upper one and the lower one, and the upper one is the user variables for test and the system variables. Usually you can edit the path variable under the system variable one, like here. But if you want to add the path only for your user account, you can edit the user variable section. So you can find the path variable also here. The third step is to select the path variable under the user variables and click the edit button. Like we did this here. Select the path one and click edit. And then you have to edit the environment variable window and click the next button. So what we have to do now, we have to copy the bin directory. So copy this path and paste it inside the environment variable. Click enter and confirm it with OK. Then click next OK and close this window also. The last step is to check if everything works as we expect, and therefore we have to check if all the components we installed are okay and if the connection to the database server is okay. So at first we're gonna check if the stack builder is installed. Therefore we're gonna search for the stack builder. Okay, we can find it, application stack builder. That seems to be okay. We're gonna close this Windows again. Then the next component is the SQL shell. That looks perfect. And the GUI, the pgadmin4. So we can open the pgadmin4 and the last check if we can connect to the servers, to the server. So if we click the servers, we are asked to connect to the server and enter the password we have entered before. My password was 1234. and click OK. Okay, now we are connected to the server and this looks very fine to me, and that's it. So in order to uninstall the PostgreSQL application again, you have to go to the control panel, go to Programs and Features, search for PostgreSQL. Here it is, PostgreSQL 17. Right click to open the context menu. And here we go, uninstall and change. Click on it. Then you will be asked to allow this app to make changes to your device. Then click yes. This is a window you cannot see. After that, the setup wizard will open and they will ask you if you want to uninstall the entire application or just individual components. I want to uninstall the entire application, so then click next. This will take a few moments. So now the uninstalling process is done and I get a warning that data directory has not been removed, but I think that's okay, so I just click OK. And uninstallation completed. So if you check if it is still here, it's not here anymore. And the warning told me that the folder, the directory is not installed. I'm gonna check this. And yes, it's right. It's still the directory, you have to delete it manually by open the context menu again and delete it. So far, so good. So if you want to test if you still can open the pgadmin, we search for it, but okay, you can find it. Okay, it's just a shortcut, so just click yes, search again. Okay, it's not here. So the uninstallation process is done. Let me know if this tutorial was helpful, and if you like more of this tutorial, I would be happy to get a like and subscription. And of course, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you won't miss new video updates. In the next video, you will learn how to create new databases and tables. If you got questions or ran into issues, drop a comment below and I'll do my best to help out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.